Alrighty, kindergartners, so our art lesson today, we are all the way up to letter W. Can you believe it? We only have a few letters left until we finish our entire ABC. So today, W is for watermelon. So we're going to be doing our watermelon two different ways. One, we're going to be turning this W into a watermelon. And then second, we're going to learn how to draw a slice of watermelon. So first, we're going to turn this W into a watermelon. So you are going to need 3 colors, or if you only have 2 of these, that's okay. But I'm going to use brown, green, and like pink, purple, well, not purple, pink or red, or a pinkish red if you have that. So that's what we're going to be using today. And I'm going to start with a brown, and we are going to just go along this bottom edge of our W with the brown, and that's going to be kind of like the outer layer of our watermelon. Then the green part. So what's a green part of a watermelon called? One of my kindergartners today knew it. Do you know it? It's called the rind. Yeah, the rind of the watermelon. That's kind of the part just before you get to the outside that you don't really want to eat. My sister always says it tastes like a pickle, right? It's kind of like pickly. So maybe some people eat it. I don't know. I give it to my chickens and they eat it. Okay, then you are just going to color in the rest of the W with your watermelon color. Then the last step, of course, is to add the seeds of the watermelon. And one fun thing that we did today in kindergarten is we tried out some hole punchers. So we just had like little circle punchers, and we punched out some circles out of black paper. And that was kind of fun, but I was thinking, I don't know, that's kind of a weird supply. I know I don't have a hole puncher at my house. So my students probably don't have one at their house either. So if you do, and you have some scrap black paper lying around that you don't mind cutting some holes in, you can go ahead and punch yourself out some black circles. But for those of you who do not have that unusual art supply at home, we are going to be using just a black crayon, marker, colored pencil, whatever it is that you're using. And I'm just going to make some little seed shapes for my watermelon. Which is kind of fun. And the nice thing about black is the color's right over top of everything else. So you can color it very nicely. And there you go. All right, so that is our W turned into a watermelon. Now we are going to head over to this how to draw page, and this tells us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to draw a watermelon. So I'm going to draw it in pencil, and it looks like this first step looks like a half circle to me. So I'm going to start out with a half circle shape. And then it looks like there's a bite out of it. So I'm just going to make a little cloud shape. But you can make it a half circle if you don't want to get quite that fancy. Bite shape. Then it looks like they made that rind. Remember the rind on our watermelon? So we're going to go ahead and make the rind, which is just a slightly smaller half circle on the inside of the half circle. Then it looks like they just slowly add some seeds until you have enough. And how many seeds are there in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could put 6 seeds on your watermelon, or you can do it some other way. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you want. All right, this one I'm just going to use the green. And this pinkish red. And I'm going to color right over my seeds, and then I'm going to come back and color them later, I think. Color around my bite. Color along this edge. The whole thing in. You don't have to use markers if you don't have markers. I just chose markers today. But if you have crayons, markers, colored pencils, watercolor paints, whatever you want to use, of course, is fine with me. You should know that by now, right? Use what you have. I'm just happy to have you guys following along with me. Then if you want to outline the whole thing, you can outline it. Sometimes I think that neatens up my messy edges where I didn't quite stay in the lines. I like how the black just kind of covers that up. There we go. And I'll put a black line here to outline that. And I'm done. W is for watermelon. Great job, guys. I can't wait to do the last 3 letters with you these next 3 weeks. So I will see you soon.